Hello everyone and welcome back to Saxlingham. It's been a couple of weeks, but I remember that our silage is done fermenting. We are now in July. I've skipped forward to July, and I've got to be honest, I took a little sneak peek at the sale. There's a Valtra Valmet, which is 190 horsepower and is just absolutely magical, is what I want to say. It's brilliant. So we are going to push to try and own this today. I think it would be nice if it was like a J reg. What do we think? J256 GMC sounds good. That was the wrong thing to do. What was I doing? J256 GMC. And we can purchase this using hire purchase. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that with a 20% deposit over 3 years. No, over 5 years. And I think that is going to be just perfect. We have ourselves a new tractor, which is just amazing. There are obviously other things in the sale which would be wonderful, but what I really need is a plough. So 190 horsepower we've got to play with. Let's have a look at the ploughs we can get. 80 horsepower, 85. That's 140. That's quite a good one, actually. 160. Also quite a good one. I think we should do a contract and buy a plough with that money. It's going to be amazing. Right, there's a harvesting contract here for oats. Flotman grain, 16,654. That will definitely give us enough money. Or there's a baling contract here. I've done that one before, though. I prefer harvesting contracts. We will borrow the items. So, yeah, we really ideally need to get across to the store. So we'll do that now. Get across to the store, we'll pick up those items, have a look at our new tractor, and we'll get that contract done so that we can afford to buy a plough, because then field 30 here is going to become an arable field. Oh crikey, there's a tree in the way. Field 30 is going to become an arable crop, which I'm very much looking forward to. We don't have to worry about things like a combine until next year, because we're not going to get anything other than a winter crop in it this year. I'd like to get probably canola in. I don't know, canola, wheat or barley would be perfect. That's the goal anyway. But yeah, if we get it all ploughed up, then it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Can't wait. I'm coming through. I'm very important. Excuse me. So our waiting has paid off. We have bought that Valtra, which is amazing. Look at it. There it is. That is our new tractor. Let's use it to move the header trailer. Oh, feel the power. The power, we own this. And look, it's got reverse steering as well. Change driving direction, shift B. Look at that. That's brilliant. I mean, I can't honestly think of a use for it at the minute, but it's brilliant. If anybody does know the use for that, for reverse driving, please do let me know in the comments. And I'm sure that we will come across it at some point, but yes, maybe mowing or something like that would be better. Driving backwards with rear wheel steering, I don't know. But at the minute, what we need to do is get the header onto the header trailer so we can head down, well, over to the field. It's only across the road, but we won't be able to get into the field with a header on combine. There we are. I could use my new tractor to take the header over there, couldn't I? Let's do that. Let's try not to wipe out the barrier with it, but here we go. Oh yes. Now I think access to this field can be done here. It can indeed. Dearing me, all these people just getting in the way. Oh, it's got some weeds in it. Oh dear, I've destroyed that man's crop. It's got some weeds in it, which isn't ideal, but yeah, weed large, not super dense, but not terrible. Right, we'll get everything set up and we will crack on with this harvest. And the sooner we get that done, the sooner we can get our plough and then head back and get field number 30, the bigger one of the two, ploughed up. Well, there we go, the field is done. So we have a full trailer load and we have just over 6,000 litres left in the harvester. Not super ideal. Right, let's get the harvester to follow us back over. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to do something that I wanted to do for a little while, but I couldn't do until we had the more powerful tractor. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell our pickup. I know, crazy, right? So we're going to sell our pickup, and I want to buy a useful trailer which has the ability to be both a flatbed and a grain trailer. And then what we can do is we can empty the combine into that grain trailer and follow the New Holland with the Valtra, or the other way around. I don't mind. So leave that there for a second. Hello, younger me. Right. Hello, older me. Right. Pop that down there. We'll open that up. And we will switch it off to save fuel. So, what I need to do is take the Valtra back over to the store. No need for the header trailer. We will sort the pickup out and sell it. Oh, crikey. I'm already banging it about a bit. We will sort the pickup out and sell it. We will buy ourselves a bulk goods trailer that can be modified to also be a flatbed. There are a few. We don't need something super large. We just need something. So, first things first. We need to get the silage additive taken off. How do I open the sides up? There we go. Because I do not want to sell the silage additive with it. This is extremely useful for us. I also am aware that I'm not going to be able to take the silage additive back home with us unless we bring the trailer back here, reconvert it to a flatbed and put it on that. But it can stay there. I don't know how much we'll get for this van. It's been quite a workhorse. It's 20 hours in now. That's 20 hours of our use. It was new when we bought it. So it's going to be tough to see it go, actually, but we are slowly running out of use for it. 16,294, that's actually pretty good. I don't think the price increases too much for repairs. Repair did work. Repainting, though, maybe not. So, let's sell it. There we go. Sold. Right, a quick look at trailers. Now, we want one, like I said, that can convert to a flatbed if we need it to. This Flegel one is good. Yes, and it can convert to a flatbed, so that would be wonderful. Is there anything else that would be better? I do not want a dolly trailer. I think that might be our only option. 20,900. We're going to go with the cheaper everything. Continental tyres. No ladder. Colours all the same. 14-metre extension. 22.9. Oh dear. I'm going to have to buy it on hire purchase as well, aren't I? Obviously, we're going to get a payment. We go for a 50% deposit. Pay it off in 5 years, same as the tractor. Done. Oh, hello. You weren't here a second ago. Have you bought my van? Right then. We have ourselves a trailer. And it's big enough to take everything that was left in the combine. So, goodbye van. Hello Valtra. This will be our commuting vehicle from now on, unless I decide to get a push bike or something. But I think the push bikes will be slower, so probably not. Although, I also don't want to put the wear and tear on it. It's already 19 hours old. Oh, should have done something about that number plate. Ah yes, Dex told me about the fact that there is a mod to change the number plates when you connect the tractor up to it, so I will be having a look into that. But I had forgotten to do it just yet. Right, let's get that combine emptied into here. Will all fit in. There we go. Superb. And I want to drive my new tractor, so we'll get in front of the New Holland and then get that following us. I will change the tyres at some point to... Oh, I could have done because I bought it on hire purchase, didn't I? Oh, silly. Silly Robert. Silly, silly Robert. Never mind. Follow the Valtra Valmet. Excellent. Let's go. With our brand new Flegel trailer. Quite possibly the same one that I've got on Highland Fishing expansion, but I do like it a lot. Definitely do like it a lot. Anyway, the contract is 80% complete. Transporting is the only thing we've got to do now. What are you doing? Quite right. Honestly. Yep, transporting is the only thing we've got to do. Actually, let's just double check I'm going to the right place. Yes, it is the furthest in to that industrial unit down the bottom there. So, let's get down there. Okay, here we are. We have been followed all the way. Which is remarkable news. Let's just empty this into here. That's going to be the small load. Yep, 13% transported. And then we'll get that one roughly in the right place. And just do the rest of it, and we're going to find out how much extra we gain out of this, because obviously there will be a little bit of leeway. Not a lot, but a little bit. There we go. Look at that contract finished. 11,600 and look, that's incredible. £13,000. That is brilliant. And what we can do is go into here and we'll collect on that contract, and that's another 15,645. Absolutely fantastic. That finishes us on 38,000. When I say finishes us, so remember when I said before about ploughing the field and ploughing the field and planting an arable crop? That is something I definitely want to do at some point to one of the fields. But I've just had an even better idea. While I was harvesting that field, my idea, I've just seen a mod come up on Mod Hub, which this is absolutely perfect for. But I think what I want to do is I want to build some stables on the little field next to our farm, and I want to rent them out. Now I will have to feed the horses, but we will get paid for having them there. I won't need to ride them. They won't be my horses, so I can't sell them. But I will get paid for looking after them, which I think is an absolutely fantastic idea. And that will keep us generally have a monthly income. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get onto Mod Hub. Oh, I've already downloaded it. I've just got to enable it in this save game. But basically, what it means is we're going to head back to the farm now. We're going to build some stables, and then I'm going to rent them out. So here we are. We are going to leave that field as it is, because it's a nice big grass field ready for us to create hay with. And in this one, I'm going to put some horse stables. No point taking the tractor in there. So, I'll just park it up there for a second. Very quiet road, this. Look at that. Beautiful. What a fantastic idea of mine. Right, if we head into construction, we can see the expanse of the fields there. So, yeah, that's our grass field, which we'll make hay from, and this is the field for the ponies. I reckon we want to go into horses, obviously. Look at that stone farm pack stable, and it looks very, very good. It looks very nice, doesn't it? I don't think you can adjust the fences on this though. The pasture of this building can be customized. Ah, so this is a base game stable. This is also a base game stable. And now we've got way out of hand in terms of pricing. Right, so the pasture of this one can be customized, which is lovely, but it does look more of an American barn than a UK one. This one looks very UK, and I do like it a lot. But it doesn't look like the fence can be customized, which is a bit of a pain. Extremely unfortunate. Poop. I mean, that one would be pretty good, and it's a base game one, but it's way too much money. I really do like the look of this one as well. Okay, right, let's pop that down. There. Oh, you can customize the fence for it. How wonderful. Now I'm going to run out of money here, aren't I? Do want it as big as the field. Oh no, not enough money. Ah, poop. Right. I am going to get a bit of a loan. We're going to try that one again. Ugh, look what it's done to my land. Yes, I want to make sure I've got plenty of money to do this. And then we can always pay it back again afterwards. So, let's borrow up to 150,000. I really do like that one, so I'm going to go with that one again. It's about there. Yes, I want to customize it. Take it out to there and up the edge. I'd like it to appear a bit natural, so let's take it around the corner like that. Although that seems probably to be more expensive. Okay. Down to here. There we go. Do I want to plant meadow? Yes, I do want to plant meadow. Look at that. There's a bit of ground smoothing to be done. There. Amazing. Look at that. That is incredible. Obviously, we'll have to sort out gravel around the front here. A bit of a car park for the people who are wanting their horses to be looked after. Possibly even a shed. Ooh, a light switch. Look at that. Beautiful. That is awesome. Right, now how do I rent it out? Well, first of all, probably want to put a few bales of hay in here. The water is on tap. Yes, and we will definitely need some straw as well. Or will we? I'm not sure. I mean, I will put some straw in there because I'm not a monster. I want them to be comfortable. But, we don't have to rush to do that. We just have to rush to fill it. Welcome to your new home, Valtra. This is where you shall be. Right, let's grab the John Deere. We'll put the weight on the back and get a couple of bales of hay. First of all, we need to bring the lime spreader out of the way. That'll do. I don't want it out of cover. But just there is fine. At some point, I will be getting rid of the fence between this and the horse paddock. Well, down the front there anyway. And we'll be able to just walk through. But at this point in time, we'll have to drive round. There we are. 6,000 litres should be plenty for now. I don't know how quickly the horses eat stuff, but the problem is it won't be our horses either. So we'll just have to keep an eye on them, make sure that they're fed. But yeah, so cut some of these trees down and make a path through there. That would be amazing. Get rid of the stumps. Have to check I can sell the fence before I do that. Alright. A little bit more landscaping there as well required. Okay. I think this is where I put the bales, although that might just be for the straw. Yes, I believe it is. So the bales, hay bales, obviously go around the front then. Well, that makes feeding them easier, but straw bales definitely go around the back there. Right. Ah. Right, it looks like I just put it in this dumpster here. Oh. Maybe I don't. Right, I might have to figure this one out. I figured it. Almost immediately, in fact. If I put it in front of the bin, it gets taken. Just down here. Oh, look at that. It's filled the bin. Absolutely fantastic. Can we get into these doors? Oh, we can. We can. Look at that. Right. 6,000 out of 6,000 litres of hay are in there. No straw at the minute, but we can go buy straw bales. That's not a problem. They're not too expensive. Let's see if we can start to rent this out then. How do I do that? I am not sure. Let me have a look. Right then, so it seems the way the mod works is that I still purchase the ponies, but it simulates having them owned by someone else. So what I'll do is I'll purchase them and then I'll put the money back into the account, because I wouldn't pay for someone else's horse. And they give me £400 a month to take care of it. And the cleaning is done by them. There's no riding though. So, I would like 1 pinto. We shall go with a black. Seal brown. Love a chestnut. And a white one. There we go. I think that will be perfect. So that was £800 per horse, because obviously the transport fee as well. So we've got 5 horses in there. I'm just going to do some extremely slow maths. One moment, please. £4,000. So let's put that £4,000 back in the bank. And hello there. We're going to pay back as much of the loan as possible. I didn't need a loan anywhere near that big. Right. There we go. So we've still got a loan of 30,000 that we do need to pay back, because obviously I did pay for the building. But we can do a couple of contracts and get that sorted next time. Alright, we need to keep their health above 80% to get the income, which basically just means feed them. I will give them some straw as well, but that is awesome. I wonder if they'll have babies. They might have babies. If they have babies, we could ride them and sell them maybe. But we have just entered into a new realm of money making. This is going to be amazing. Hopefully it'll repay the loan off pretty soon. I think we are looking good. Right, I'm going to leave the episode there for today. Look at that. Very nearly all of the bale. I'll leave the episode there for today. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you again very soon. Tomorrow, in fact, with another episode from here, from Saxlingham. Bye for now. Bye, ponies.